Hey guys, I have a small haul view. A small haul. Um, I went to Dollar General and I had to pick up some headphones. I use these when I listen to my YouTube things out in the living room, so my husband can hear TV. So it's just easier that way. So I needed a new pair, and it's just kind of a backup pair. They last forever. Oh, I just knocked something on the floor. But yeah, that's what they're mainly for, is to just do that. All right, well, I just don't want to go there, so for right now, we're going to put them right there. And then for my uh, collage type of thing, I bought some brushes. I got these, and these are really cool. I'm thinking they'll work the way I want them to, but if they don't, I wanted some cheap brushes to put the Mod Podge over the canvas. So I just bought myself a small set of the brushes. I think they were like $5. Hi, Miss View. Look what I got. So, yep, I got some just some cheap little brushes. And that way, if I ruin them, it's not a big deal. And then I got some parchment paper or wax paper, because I don't want the Mod Podge all over my my desktop thing here. So I figured I could put that down, and then, if I get the Mod Podge all over, then it's not a big deal. And I can crinkle it back up and throw it in the garbage when I'm done. So I got that. So that'll be ready. And then, hi, Miss Taylor. And then I got this. View, are you gonna do you want to come up and see if we can find a difference, or are you gonna wait till I'm done flipping? So this is a Enchanted Earth. I love this book. I'm loving this book. I think this is going to be one that I end up finishing. I mean, I love all my other books, but I think this one's going to keep me intrigued for quite a while. That'll work. That'll work. I would love to do that, Miss Taylor. So there's a question, and I think Miss View is going to come up, and we're going to try to answer this question. But there's two Enchanted Earths. There's one with the green writing and one with purple writing. I got the one with the purple writing. I think Miss View has the one with the green writing, but it's the same picture. So we're not sure what the difference is, but there's got to be some sort of a difference. Right? They were the one with the green writing was like $11, and then this one was like 15. So I'm not exactly sure what the difference is, or I didn't look to see if it came from like a different seller. But yeah, we're gonna flip through it and go from there. So that's the front. This is the back, and that's the number in case y'all need it. Okay, let's do this flip. I need to cut my nails again. Okay, paper. Not great. But it's not okay, it's not Amazon paper. So, but it's not much thicker than Amazon. It's got tooth. It's not real slippery. So we're just gonna go. I like the darker line art. Wouldn't you know it, I get on here and one of my kids are calling. I'm gonna have to call their dad's phone. I just got on here. Okay. Enter an enchanted world. Relax and color this collection of striking and original illustrations that explore worlds within worlds. Huh. Wonder where they got that saying from. Discover a secret riverside scene under a canopy of mushrooms. The head of a woman formed from flowers and an owl carrying rugged mountains on its wings. Oh, cool. Okay, so they are single-sided, which means, you know, if you use like a wet medium like alcohol markers or watercolor markers or anything like that, I think it's going to handle it, but alcohol will bleed through. Neo 2s, I think if you just don't add a whole lot of water to watercolors, it'll handle it very well. But I mean, I wouldn't go like saturating the paper or nothing because I think it would peel it. Now this is cool. I like this. It's like a waterfall. Not all crazy about the little gem things though. Look at that. See, I'm a flower person, so I just love all the flowers and the landscape drawings in here. The sceneries. Oh, got some jellyfish and a turtle, a couple turtles, and a bathtub. Oh, and some koi fish. I love these clawfoot bathtubs. They are so pretty. Oh, got a little ship in there too. Big bathtub. Oh, look at this. It's a big scene coming out of a book. Oh, got water coming out of the book too. So when I first started coloring, I seen these books. They've been out quite a while. And I was so intimidated. I'm like, oh, there's no way, absolutely no way. So I never ordered them. Now it's like I can't wait to get started in one of these. That's really cool. That's gonna look pretty all done with the blues and the greens, and that's gonna look gorgeous. Oh, that's cool. Little bird's nests with like a pond in the middle of this one. There's a pond in the middle of that one. Water in the middle of that one. There's a moose in the middle of that one. No, that's an elk. Sorry, not a moose. Yep, these are just cool. And oh, this is just awesome. I can't wait to get this one done. This one might be my first one to do. Magic carpet. Love the little squirrel. A volcano. Erupting with music notes. Cool. You know, you gotta wonder how sometimes, how do they come up with some of these things? I mean, really. Some of them have a real vivid imagination. I love coloring books. This one looks like such an old one, too. Piano. I'm assuming this is like a wolf. Could be a fox, but I'm assuming it's a wolf. Water coming out of the flower. That's a pretty harp. All the flowers around it. One of those fighter fish or beta fish, I think they're called. Now this one's going to be interesting because it's like I see several different things with this one. I see it done like peacock feathers, but I also see it done in oranges and browns and yellows. So yeah, this is going to be interesting to see it get done. Cacti. Now, y'all, I've got my guesses on what this is, but I've also see other things, so we're just going to leave it at that. The giraffes are cute. And I love this pumpkin. Pretty butterfly. Very cool. Look at the fireplace. A mermaid. Oh, infused mushrooms. Coconut trees. Looks like it's a tropical wicker basket. But in this case, a tropical water basket. Did ya? I can't wait till you come on and tell me the differences that you spot already. No, this one's interesting. I mean, the blues and the greens and yellows are going to be pretty with this black in here. Or whichever color most people decide to color it, but yep. Bonfire. I done 3 candles sort of like this in a book already. Not in this book, but in a book. Now this one's going to be interesting for me because I haven't gotten to the point where I can make it look like a reflection. So this one's going to be a learning curve for me. That's right. It's pretty far back in the book. A pocket watch. Oh, it's not a pocket watch. It's a okay. I know what this is. A locket. Goodness gracious. Painter's palette. An eyeball. Doesn't have a scene in it. No buildings, but it's got a fish and a canoe. Starting to see a theme here. Okay, that's just weird. Okay. So I see the owl, and I see the wings, and the moon, and the mountain, and the tail, and the feet. But we're kind of missing a head. Is that supposed to be one eye? and a beak. Kind of looks like a feather leaf type thing. Interesting. Floating island. With an arrow. Ooh, an acorn. That with the sunset. Or could be sunrise too. Either one. Hummingbird. Now this is going to be pretty. I also did one. Exact kind of setup. One on top, one on bottom. That was in a Hannah Carlson book, I think. Yeah, it wasn't. It was Hannah Carlson. It wasn't Johanna Bassett. It is. I'm so in love with this book. Hourglass. So I don't think these are supposed to be swans. Well, not swans. Flamingos. But I do think they're supposed to be like a pelican or something. But they got, for their legs, it's tree limbs. Very cool. Now, I know this isn't how it's said, but it's cactuses. Look at the little turtles. This has a name, but I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. I almost want to say it's sage, but it's not. It's they use it to ward up, scare spirits away. Ward off spirits. Oriental or Asian people take it and put it around their windows and their house after they light it. Okay, I'll just shut up now. Yep, Hannah. Yep. Look at that. The wolf on the cliff. Swans. Waterfall. All in a frame. Very pretty. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the book. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous book. I will be using probably my Prismas and my polys and my I don't know. It'll be well, let me see how the ones I'm using now work. I'm gonna try it on. Let's try it on the back of the page back here and see how these work. Because right now I've got my Castle Arts out, and grant you, Prismas are it. If I'm gonna color in like a really nice book, I'm gonna use my Prismas. But I really don't have a problem with the Castle Arts either. So let's see. How these react in the book. These are the Castle Art Golds. I'm just going to do one of these little leaves down here. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, they blend nicely in the book. All right, let's do one more. We'll do a couple more. Okay, so not too bad. I think the Prismas would work a lot better, but these aren't bad. I could work with these in here. I just don't think that you're going to get a whole lot of layering. Well, that's not too bad. I mean, you have to do a lot bigger space than this, but in order to really give a really good review on it, but just that little bit, you know, they seem to blend well. And see, whoop, then you get that shine. So yeah, it's not too bad. All right, so I want to color in this. I know I'm like got 1.5 million whips, you guys, but I really want to color in this book. And I really want to do this picture. Let me get a piece of paper for the back of the page. And I think I'm going to get my Prismas out. All right, where are you, Prismas? I could use Click Studios, but I don't want to do that. I want to use my Prismas. My chair doesn't want to move, and it's too far back. All right. So let's unzip these. Almost looks like it's going to rain outside. I think we'd get enough. I've had a ton of it the last few days. Okay. Whoop. Need to flip that back over. Okay, so let's see. I want to. Where do I want to start? Let's start with. Let's start with this flower. And I think I want to do that one. Yellow. Do I want to do it all yellow, or do I want to put a tad of orange in there? Let's put a tad of orange in it. Okay. So I need to sharpen these. You guys shouldn't hear this, but never know. Hold on. My yellow's getting kind of small. My Prismas are very well loved. We might kind of do a Prisma poly thing by the time I'm done. But we'll see. I have a love-hate relationship with the polys. Just because I loved blend pencils. I'm not so much of a layering type of person. And that's okay. That's kind of why they make so many different types of pencils. So y'all, I went to the store today. And you know, I hate to say this, but Lord have mercy, I don't know how some people, and I know this sounds really bad, and I don't mean for it to, but I'm only speaking of what I see. But I don't know how some people hold down jobs. I really don't. We went in to pick up. My husband has really bad allergies. I do too, but with my blood thinners, I'm not allowed to take anything with them. So I'm going to just put a tiny bit of color up here. So the doctor had put him on some Allegra D's. Well, you can't buy Allegra D's over the counter. You have to go to your pharmacy desk and ask for them. Now, they're behind the counter for a reason. But you have to be, from what I understand, 21 or older to buy them. That's, as far as I know, the only rule. They're not a prescription. They're just an allergy medication that the government has, decided to stick their nose in on and regulate. But whatever the case, 98% of the time, I do not have a hard time going in there and saying, hey, I need this many, and they have the 12-hour or the 24-hour or whatever. Today, we went in there to get some because he was out. And, I'm with my husband, okay? We're standing side by side at the counter. And I said, I need a box of Allegra D's, blah, 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 blah. She goes back and she gets them. Well, meanwhile, it was just my husband was quicker than I was. That was it. That was the only reason. He had already, because you got to show ID, got to make sure you're old enough. Although we're gray-haired and, look like we're 95 years old. But whatever the case, my husband pulls out his ID. She looks at me and says, are these for him? Excuse me? She's like, are these for him? What I really wanted to say is, what business is that of yours? But I didn't. I was really, really good. And I said, yeah, why? Because, I couldn't see the point of her asking. It didn't matter as long as one of us had an ID. We were standing right there next to each other. We're over the age of 21. So I don't know, maybe she took me the wrong way or whatever, but she goes over and she says something to the pharmacist. And the pharmacist comes over and said, are these for him? Again, what does that matter? She says, we had to have an ID. My husband says, I know. That's why I've got it out, standing here waiting. Y'all, by this time, I'm like, done lost whatever sense of, I don't know what you would call it. She's just under my skin at this point. when she said we need an ID, I kind of looked at her and I went, no shit. And she gave me this look like I had just pissed in her Cheerios and she was my mama. Really? I said, shit. I didn't say, look, bitch. I said, shit. At that point, I literally had to walk away, because if I wouldn't have, my husband would not have gotten his medication. And we can't do that. But it's like, at some point, when does the world stop being so friggin' annoying? You don't know. Just don't know. Hi, Lori. How are you? It's an allergy pill. I get why they're doing what they're doing, but I also know the law. And, I don't understand why she kept needing to know who they were for. I just don't know. So, yeah, needless to say. And then I went to Dollar General, and I've been out of tobacco, which is, to most people going, good time to quit, right? I get it, but it is what it is. So I told the lady behind the counter again, things have changed. They're not like they used to be. You got to ask for things. So I asked her for a pack of cigarettes. Now, grant you, most people would think it's a good thing. And I was seriously, okay, thank you very much. But you're seriously going to card me? I am 59 years old. My hair is completely gray. Yeah, I look older than 59. Just kind of my genetics. Nothing I can do about it. I am who I am. But really, you're going to seriously card me for a pack of cigarettes? I know, laws are laws are laws. But I can understand you happen to ask a kid that kind of question. But somebody like me? No, that's just, I worked retail, and yeah, I get it. There's, you gotta be careful. But, because cops do send decoys in there, but usually they look younger than 21 years old. And, they don't look my age. To me, that's just ignorant. So yeah, I had a real fun time going out today. My husband was laughing at me, going, "You really need to get out some more." I said, "Obviously, I really don't." Right? Is that just like so stupid? It's just like, oh my Lord. I just cannot believe some of the things that are happening in this world today. I just can't. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. We're just not going to complain, I guess. Could be worse. I don't know how, but it could be worse. Let's see. I don't know. I didn't have a good day today, but I'm not feeling good either. So I've had a rough few days, and that could, be a lot of it. But I'm not one for breaking rules and stuff. I get it. They have rules in places for certain things, but lordy. I'm just gonna shut up now because I've been bitching about this for the last 4 hours. I'm telling you, it really got under my skin, really bad. She's just lucky I'm not in my younger years because, I probably would have went to jail or been told to leave the store or something because that kind of stuff. You asked me once, I told you. Why are you going to your boss a second time and asking them whatever you asked them for me to answer the same question I just answered 5 seconds ago? Crazy ass broad. Oh. So I'm hoping everybody's had a better day today than I have had. Because it's really not a good thing for me to get my blood pressure up. But boy, oh boy, it was up today, guys. And again, I think it's just because it felt good in the last few days. Since Wednesday, actually. Nothing to be concerned about or real worried about, I wouldn't think, but thank you, Lori. It's I swear to God, right goes in one thought and right out the other. My son's got a bad tooth and it's giving him, it's raising havoc. So I can hear him talking to his dad. No, I get these spells of not wanting, like, I don't get hungry. It's like I have no appetite. I don't know how I weigh what I weigh. I think it's just because of my thyroid, but whatever the case. So Wednesday, I only ate once that day, and it was later in the day. So about 2:30 in the morning, I woke up just feeling really, really, really bad. But I also have a sinus issue happening, and I can feel it. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is probably too much, but I can feel it going down into the back of my throat. And when that happens, that'll also give you an upset stomach. So, again, I can't take nothing because I am on blood thinners. So, I'm not allowed to take any kind of cold medicine or anything like that. Just kind of got to let it run its course. Yay. So for the last, since Wednesday, I have just not felt good at all. So it's nothing to really be like concerned over, but I do got to start, even if I'm not hungry, I do got to get in the habit of making sure I do eat at least a little something. Throughout the day. Because if I cause this to myself, then, I'm not any more brilliant than the people that I'm bitching about at the store. So I don't know which one it's from. Normally, this has been my eating habits for like a long time. So normally I don't get sick from it, but you never know. There's a first time for everything. Okay, Lori, be good. Don't work too hard. Thank you, Taylor. I really love how my flower came out. I just I haven't decided what color I want to do that one. And I'm probably going to do this one also yellow because I don't see another one like that. So I think they're kind of all different. So I think I'm going to make this one I might even make this one the yellow one. Yeah, we could do that, couldn't we? Let's do this one. That's kind of similar. So I got the book Wednesday. It came in, I think. But like I said, I just was feeling kind of like crap, so I didn't come on, and I've been dying to get on here and show everybody. I think I'm going to take out a canvas before I go and see if how we're gonna place things on it and what things we're gonna place on it. I kind of know how I want to do it. I've got some. Oh, where are they? I've got some boho books, and doodle books that I've done, and I like the pictures in them. Okay, this isn't the one I want. Where's the one I want? Oh, it's probably up there somewhere. Oh, there it is. I already took it down. Wait a minute. So I have I love this. This book is like almost done. But I love these birds. And most of the pictures are in an album. So I might have to get those out, but I might just use what I have in here because I'm not sure I want to cut those up. So I'm thinking I want to probably take this bird and maybe like maybe one of the flowers or something out of this book. And I've got a ton of these books like this that I can just take pictures out of and use in my collage. Like I take a butterfly, like the green butterfly out of here, and add to it. These were when I first started coloring. These are like really old books. So yeah, I've got like all kinds of pictures. So I want to start cutting out pictures of some of these books. Like I've got the heart and the little peace sign. Hi, Amy. Hi, Coloring for Wellness. How are you? So yeah, I've got, the star. So I think I think it's going to be really cool. Gonna have to have one of these. That was my granddaughter when she was itty bitty. And we have a cat, some leaves. I really like this. So yeah, I need to just start cutting things up and get that ready. And I want to take that one picture I showed you, and I want to cut off part of the bridge and put that in there. I love prisms. They just blend so nicely. Almost flawless. Okay. Let's do, these are my, what I call my specialty gel pens. I really need to start using my ones that aren't glitter, because all they're going to do is sit here and dry up. These are the Sparkle Pops, and I have the Crazy Pops and the hybrids and stuff. They're all in a, I have a couple little things sitting next to my coloring things right here that because I use those a lot. And this is just a black acrylic marker that I keep for because they don't go through. Oh, look. Now, see, there's something that we didn't know. That's gel pen, you guys. Gel pen went through this. Good thing I had my cardstock behind there, because that is a gel pen. Yep. So, paper's not great. That's what I said. I think if you use any kind of wet medium in here, I think it would kill the paper. Okay, let's do a Let's do purple. Miss Taylor is here.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yes. Perfect.
Okay.
Good. I was trying to hurry up and get home. Oh my God.
See,
So I
yours has
can.
got the green print.
Oh, yours is don't. Oh, yours got purple print.
Yeah.
And this is different. The way they spell Earth, the font.
Yeah. Are your flowers the same?
Can you see?
Oh, yeah, the
No.
flowers.
Are they? They're different color in the front. See how mine's is white
Oh,
and yours is pink.
yep. And the okay, so this is different too.
Yeah. So what does yours say right here?
It's just got her name.
Oh, I see. This says her name down here.
Yep, it does. Yep, it's got the. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yours is a coloring journey through magical landscapes. Mine's don't say that. Oh, okay, but okay. So what page are you coloring? I want to see. Do we have the same pages?
um, so the very first page is um the tree.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Second one.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. So it's the same book, just different front.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Did you have?
What
Okay.
page are you on?
All right.
What page are you coloring?
All right. What's after this page?
This one.
Okay. I'm coloring this page.
Oh, there she go. Ah, I'm gonna color with you. Oh, it's so pretty the way you did yours. Okay, okay, I got this. And then Kim, let me tell you, I did not know that you had the other kind of pencils too. So what you do is you save your good pencils for stuff you really, really, really like, and then the other stuff you use your lower end pencils on. That's
Yes.
smart.
Yes. Because these Prismas. I mean, let's get real. Prismas will work in anything.
I love
They
Prismas
really
too.
will. But they're expensive.
hmm
So why would I want to put Prismas on a book that cost me $3
Yeah.
or $1 from the dollar store? You know, um, I'd rather put it in the ones like this one that cost me $15 or um, like my Serene or something.
It makes sense
All right, is that?
because you still know how to make that picture look pretty no matter what coloring pencils you use. So
Well, I think that's with anybody, but thank you.
now I'm gonna try to copy how
You
you did your picture.
got your Prismas?
I got prisms, but I'm using these polys right now. I'm still getting used to them, but I like the color that they deliver. It don't have the shine like the Prisma,
Right.
and it ain't as soft as the Prisma. So
They're
like,
they're hard to get used to. At
I
least
like the
I had a
pen.
hard time with them anyways.
hmm
Um, I I still do. I'm not a poly fan.
Okay.
They're too picky for me.
Oh, because they don't work good on everything.
They don't blend very well, and I love to blend pencils.
Mm-hmm.
I can't layer like upon layer upon layer. upon layer. I don't have the patience for that.
Yeah.
And they are a layering pencil.
Mm-hmm.
They will blend, but it just takes a little bit more effort.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. So I don't know what I'm doing as far as blending or layering. I'm just coloring.
Yep, and
I haven't learned the good yet.
that's where it all starts.
Mm.
When I first, well, I don't know how long you've been coloring, but by the looks of your pictures, it's been a little bit because you do quite well.
Thank you.
Um,
Yeah,
but
I
yeah,
always liked the color, but I just never did. I never liked colored pencils, and so um, I didn't start liking them until I got that set of Prisma. Then I'm like, oh, this is a game changer right here.
right?
Mm-hmm. And I threw them Crayolas out the window. Boo! Said, son, you can have these.
Yep. I my very first set was the castle. Well, Crayolas, of course, but
Mm-hmm.
um, and then I went from the Crayolas to the Castle Arts,
Mm-hmm.
and then I went from the Castle Arts to the Artezas. Now I love my Artezas, however you want to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I love those. Those are like the bomb to me.
Yeah.
Um, but there ain't nothing better than a Prisma.
This
I
is
got those, and
it's so buttery. That's what it is. We like that smoothness of them.
yeah, they're easy. They're just easy.
Mm-hmm.
They work on everything, and they're just easy.
Easy breezy cover girl.
Yep. Yeah, I
So
think
I
that's what it is. Is they're just they remind me of makeup.
yeah. I see you getting ready for your for that. I was asking you the other day, are you ready? Are you getting ready? But I see you getting your stuff together too. It's coming quick, ain't it?
Yep. Not quick enough.
Hmm.
I'm excited. Yep. I got my because I'm doing canvas. Um, I went out and got hold on. I got a couple black canvases, the 8x10.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put my stuff on a canvas so I can hang it on my wall, and I'm gonna use my art that I've colored with and stuff. Because I mean, seriously, what's it sitting in books or in um drawers? I'd rather look at it.
Yep. And why not showcase your own work?
That's right.
You're an artist too. I know that's right. Yeah, I
So
can't
yep,
wait to
that's
see it.
what I want to do. You should do it with us.
I'm not really good. Well, actually, I really want to see how y'all's turn out and how you guys are doing um taking different approaches with it. So that's what I like. So I'll be able to see, you know, Alexa, stop. I'll be able to see two different ways to do it. But yeah, it sounds interesting.
Well, I
'Cause
am
I
not
am a
good.
color girl. I'm a color girl.
I'm not good with arts and crafts. So, um, if it does not turn out, I've got a garbage can right next to me.
You
Uh,
so silly. It's gonna turn out because with art, you can't say that it's not right or nothing because it's art.
that's
You
true.
know what I mean?
That's true. And
Everybody has their own interpretation. Like what you might think is ugly, somebody else might think is beautiful.
but I've never worked with Mod Podge before.
Hmm.
So, I'm not sure quite how to, if I need a lot of it, if I need a little bit of it, how it's going to work on. It's a wet medium, so if I put it on my pencils, is that going to smear everything?
Well, can you practice before the day?
I'm going to try. I don't want to. I don't want to ruin one of my canvases, but yeah, I can.
No, don't use a canvas. Like use something else and just do a little bit,
Right.
Like don't use up all your product before the day, but just, because that's
Yep.
what View be over there doing. She's practicing now.
Right. Oh, my husband's cooking something good. I can smell it.
Mm, yeah, that's good. I want something good too. I had just came from the store and got I just brought a rotisserie chicken. I just cut it up. So I don't feel like cooking. And then my
Right.
son wanted a burger. Like he never wants to eat the same thing as me. So weird.
It happens.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
Wow,
though,
my dark lines.
I was so glad when my kids became teenagers and young adults and they could fend for themselves.
Oh, I know, right?
It was
Isn't
like,
that a good?
yay. So my husband is, I cooked the first 20 years of our marriage, so he's going to cook the last 20 years of our marriage.
I know that's right. Does he
Actually,
like
he's
cooking?
he's really good at it. Um, he's going to cook more than 20 years though, because we are going on our 40th in August, so
Wow,
he's
that's awesome.
he's going to get stuck with more than 20.
That's awesome.
Told him, I says, we ought to do something really good fun for our anniversary this year. It's big 4-0.
What you gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know what
Hmm.
I want to do. I want to
Are
go
you think?
somewhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna get a room for the night or something.
No, I want to go for something more than a night, though.
Okay.
Yep. I just don't know what, though.
Yeah,
My
that sounds good.
my kid's gonna have to watch my dog, my youngest.
Yeah, you can sign up for those like Expedia and stuff like that and then watch and see 'cause they be dropping prices sometimes. You can get good deals.
Right.
Just have your money, have your budget ready so if you see something, you could hop on it.
You know what I think I want to do? I think I just want to get in a car and just go. No
Okay.
certain no certain destination, no certain, just go. and just see where we end up.
But what about a room reservation?
You can pretty much get rooms anywhere, can't you?
Well, it depends. If it's a busy weekend, what's going on in that town or city, or
Yeah, well, there's always a campground and little cabins.
yeah.
I'm good with that too. I don't care where I lay my head down and go to sleep as long as I'm up doing something or seeing something new during the day or something. That's what I want to do. I've never traveled. So I kind of want to travel and do something.
That sounds fun.
Yes, dear.
I made something to eat if you want it.
All right. Thank you.
Ooh, I would love getting meals made for me. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I'm spoiled.
I'm telling you. You gotta be nice to him.
Yeah, well, you know.
He like, girl, it's gonna be too nice. Be nice, Kim.
My husband's one of those old-fashioned hard asses. You know, and he's learned that throughout the years that, you know, the hard ass thing just don't go with me.
Yeah.
But so we've had our moments. But
Well, I'm
again,
sure you did. It's been 40 years, my gosh.
40 years, yep. I was 19 and he was 26.
He got him a young tenderoni.
Yep. Yeah. And no, people, I was not knocked up.
Almost.
It was close. It was close. We were married 6 months before I got pregnant.
Okay. Well, you did it right.
Yep.
First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes the baby in the baby carriage.
Right? But we only knew each other 5 months before we got married.
Oh, so you guys like fell in love like right away.
Yes, we did. Yep, we met in March and got married in August.
Wow. He was ready to commit quick. That's what's up. You know, a lot of women never even have the option to get married because, it's up to the man. A man has to want to marry you. You can't make a man, you know what I mean? So
Right.
a lot of women a man never even asked them.
Yep, we do good together. I probably ought to get off here and get something to eat, though, considering my eating habits in the last few days.
Okay. Well, I just wanted you to come up here and color with you on this book. But we shall meet up
So,
again.
yes, I'm still curious on why they're different. Why the font's
I don't
different,
know.
why the titles are different. There's got to be something different about the page.
Where did
or
you get
about the
your Where did you get yours from?
Amazon.
Okay, I got mine from Amazon too.
Yep.
Because okay, I seen you showing this book or you and view. And so when I saw that Michael's, I recognized it. Okay, so I picked it up to flip through it myself. And I'm like, oh, this is cute. Then I looked at the back and they never have so, but it wasn't like too bad like the other one. So I'm like, okay. And then I always Google Amazon when I'm about to buy stuff from there to make sure I'm getting a, if I could see if I can get it cheaper.
Right.
And so it was a little bit cheaper. So I was like, oh, I'll just wait and get it from Amazon.
The one that's the green print is $11 at Amazon. The one with the purple print is $15.
Oh, yeah, I got the $11 one.
I got the $15 one.
Okay, that's the difference.
But
So
why?
there must be something different up in here that I
Yes.
ain't really saw yet.
And I can't figure out what it is. I don't know if there's more pictures
Yeah, you might have a couple extra pictures.
or if they are just somewhere along the line they're different.
Or different sellers, maybe?
That's what I said earlier. It could be different sellers. But why make one font green and one font purple and different font writing?
I don't
you
know
what I mean?
because just like that Kirby book, they give it to us one way, and then in another country, they're different. There's different fonts and textured on the front, and it's sold bound and everything.
Is yours glued or sewn?
What, my book?
Yeah.
This is glued.
The inside the inside here is glued.
Yeah.
Mine's sewn.
See, your book probably came from UK.
Nope, came from Amazon.
No, I'm saying, but the seller could have got it from the UK.
Oh, I don't know. It just said
Or
Amazon ships and Amazon. It's not a third party. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, maybe that is it then, because yours is sewn.
Yep. Yeah, mine's got. I can see the thread.
Yeah, no, I don't see no thread.
Are yours? Is yours perforated?
Yep. And another reason why I got it is because of this back, the single-sided. Because
Right.
I'm liking these alcohol markers, and so I'm like, ooh, I can use my markers on a couple pages too.
Lori, you've never been to Port Austin? You're not missing anything, honey. There's not much there.
Where's that at?
The tip of the thumb in Michigan.
Okay.
I'm only 30 miles from there. And
Okay.
you're not missing anything, honey. I'm gonna have a cigarette and then I'm gonna go eat.
Okay. Well,
My
let me know when
husband
you're ready.
and
I'll get off.
my husband and I woke up one morning, and before my kids did when they were little, and we decided it was summertime that we were going to do a day trip, and we hopped in the car with the kids and we went all the way from the thumb all the way around the thumb. So we did a complete from one end to the other. And yeah, we ran into a couple putt-putt places, and it's a lot of pretty scenery, but other than that, that's about it.
Okay, nothing, no bells and whistles.
Mm-mm. Nope. We were kind of bummed. Well, my kids were kind of bummed. Yeah, we were thinking we were going to run up into some decent stuff, and well, like I said, some restaurants and putt and oh, we did run into a couple go-kart places, but that's about it. Nothing major. It's all country up here. Horses and cows and chickens and there's an ice cream parlor, a few knick-knack shops, and that's about it, Lori.
You know that your camera keeps glitching. Like, I don't know if they can see this,
Again?
but that's that StreamYard. You know, StreamYard is. Remember that day that it was acting up?
Yeah.
It wasn't you. It was StreamYard. Because I had went to another channel and they were on StreamYard and it was messing up too.
Is it doing it again, or is it just the camera?
It's just the camera. It's done it like maybe like 5 times since I've been on. But you come right back. It just jumps like
That's
a
my
flash.
That's my internet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's not a thing. We're gonna try to put a router in this room and see if that helps. But you know, I live out in the middle of nowhere and my internet just plain sucks.
Yeah.
Some days it's good, other days it just I try to do a lot of my coloring in the evening because during the day we get a lot of the tractors and stuff, you know, from the fields and stuff out here, and it interferes with, because the tractors are so big that it interferes with my internet.
Yeah, that makes sense. Probably because there's more people using the internet.
Well, no, it blocks the signal from where my satellite dish thing is. The tractors block the signal. I know it sounds crazy, but yep.
Technology.
Right? Yep. But yet I can't get Allegrity.
Now, what's that? That's a special internet or what?
Oh, no. My husband has allergies.
Okay.
And the Allegrity is an allergy medication, but because it has the decongestant in it, it's over the counter, but it's behind the counter. Like you can't just go in and buy it. You have to go and ask for it, and you've got to be 21 or older to get it.
Yeah, because people be drinking that lean.
Well, from what I hear, they were making meth or something from it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a drink. It's a drink that they make with it.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's, you got people out here running over people and doing all kinds of stupid shit, and they're worried about me getting a 15-pack Allegra. I'm telling you guys, it really got on my nerves today.
And I was listening to you tell your story.
Oh my gosh. I haven't gotten.
I would have been irritated too, though.
Really? I mean, I thought I was like just being a bitch or something, but You know,
You're like, girl, please.
ask me once and I'll put up with it, but you come back and I think what really bit me the wrong way is the bitch after she got done asking me is she went to her boss again and said something, and her boss came up and asked me. It's like, all right, that's the second time you went to your boss. To me, that's like calling me a liar. And I don't take kindly to people calling me liar.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to walk away because
He's about to
yeah.
embarrass your husband.
Well, my husband's used to it.
Okay.
I
Like,
could just
oh, there
I could
she
see his
go.
face. Yep. I could see his face when I went, no shit. He just kind of
Yeah.
gave me that look, and I went, okay, let's just like walk around and look someplace else. I wanted to say a few other things, but there was people in line behind me. I turned around and I apologized for losing my temper, but just like I said, I'm really sorry, but I can't stand stupid people. And then one lady started laughing and the other ones didn't say a word.
They're like, oh, this lady is crazy. They better not have said a word. You would have cussed them out too.
Oh, I don't know how I've never been arrested. I really
Oh
don't.
my gosh, Kim, are you serious?
I'm serious. I'm really serious. I went into my daughter's school one time. She was first grade. And I walked through the doors. This was before they had them locked. I walked through the doors and past the office, and as I'm passing the office, I told her, I said, you better call the cops.
Oh my God, who was you going off on?
My daughter's teacher, she
Okay.
grabbed my daughter by the arm and left a mark.
Mm.
I said, bitch, come here. Let me grab you by the fucking arm.
See, that's why they lock us out now. That's why we can't just hang out at our and check. No, I'm just kidding.
It's like, you ever touch my kid again? I'm going to show you who wears the combat boots.
Yeah, no, I would have snapped too about,
Mm.
especially
Mm-mm.
leaving the mark and baby, don't do that one.
My daughter was really shy back then. She didn't like really talk a whole lot unless it was to me or her dad, or she was first grade. Come on, what are they, 6?
Yeah, yeah.
No, not gonna happen. So yeah, like I said, when I left the house, I told my husband, I grabbed a baseball bat and I told my husband, make sure you've got money and stuff on you for when they call you and come bail my ass out.
Because it's about to go down.
It was. It was so funny when I said you better call the cops. Man, that principal was up and out of his office going, Mrs. So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so. I don't want to say my last name, but
Yeah.
I'm like, look, I gave you ample times to get my daughter out of this classroom. Now it's my turn.
Yeah.
So, by the time, I think they're so good, so happy to see my kids graduate. Because out here, it's all one building, through kindergarten through high school.
Yeah.
Just different hallways. That's all. So yeah, I think they were really happy to see my kids graduate.
I bet they were.
Yep. The vice principal, she would of the high school, she would see me coming down the hall and she'd turn around and go the other way. Because I didn't go to the school unless it was absolutely necessary.
Yeah, so they knew and they saw you
Mm-hmm.
with some drama. Like, oh boy, what happened now?
Yep. If I'm coming to the school, your asses better watch out because it's not going to be fun. Mm, I did the same thing in my granddaughter's school. Oh my God.
Yeah, you just a
I told her principal,
protector.
I said, don't make me get up and come over this desk because one of us is not going to make it out without a bruise or a split lip or going to jail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I ain't going to take it out on the kids and I ain't going to use anything besides my fist. Well, I couldn't do it now. I'm too old. And hell, if I swung now, I'd probably give myself a black eye with the damn floppy arms that I've got. But in my younger years, I was terrible.
Yeah. I understand. That's just being a mama bear.
Yeah, you just didn't mess. I didn't care who you were. You just didn't mess with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
And the bad part is my kids knew it. They thought, well, mom's not going to let them do anything to me. I can do this. I can do that. No, sorry. Doesn't work that way because now you got to come home to Mama Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
How you feeling? Michelle just got out of the hospital just a little while ago.
Oh wow. Oh, I hope you're feeling better.
Well, that's great. She says she feels great. Hers was a little bit scarier than mine, though. I love your pink flowers.
Thank you. I like yours too. That you gave me inspiration. I said, okay, I'm gonna take my time with these flowers. I like flowers too.
You can do flowers just any old kind of way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It'll be a year for me in July, Michelle.
Now, Kim, make sure you finish this page. Now, I don't want to hear you.
Oh no, this is not going to be a whip. I wanted. I think this is going to be one of the books that I really come close to finishing because I'm
Okay.
just absolutely loving this book.
Okay, good.
We're coloring in Enchanted Earth.
Yeah, because I know I'm gonna finish my page today.
It'll be a year in July. Yep.
But I'm gonna go eat too real quick because
Yeah,
it's Friday night. So
I'm smelling something good. Right? We can come back on.
yeah, and I gotta finish this. I started this today too, and I gotta
What book?
finish this. This is Johanna, Rooms of Wonder,
Oh, okay. Oh, yep. I started
and then
I started the desk, remember? Um this one.
ooh, that's so cute. I love that blue. Yeah, that's cute.
Yep. So
That's
we've
real. I
got
didn't even see that page. Did I color that page anywhere? Hmm. Oh yeah, I did. This is mine.
that's pretty.
You know I love my pink.
I do. I seen your uh pink monitor the other day when you were getting online.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love me some pink, baby.
That's really cool. Okay, let's go eat and then
Okay.
we'll come back in here and we'll get most of this
Okay.
done tonight.
Okay.
All right.
Enjoy your meal. Okay.
Yes, you too. You too.
All right.
Thanks for coming up.
No problem.
All right,
Bye.
guys, I'm gonna go get something to eat and we will be back. Probably within an hour or so. I'm hoping that that's the way it works. Hi, Jess. Love you, Jess. I'm doing okay. Watch from the beginning and it'll tell you how my last couple days have been. All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna go eat. Bye.